life is divided into two parts. Before Dune came into my life and after. This December, we are finally going to experience the epic conclusion to this trilogy, Dune Part 3. I will be unreachable for the week before and after the premiere as I emotionally prepare and process. Thank you for understanding. Today, we get to unpack life-changing trailer and everything else that's come with the man who brought the saga to life. Please help me extend a massive welcome to a true visionary, master of scale, writer, director, producer, Denis Villeneuve.
Thank you.
Welcome to Burbank, Denis. We're happy to have you. How are you feeling this morning?
Frankly, I'm moved. I mean, it's like to see all of you here this morning and all everyone in Dallas, Toronto, Montreal, Chicago, Berlin, Mexico City. Yeah, my crew and I, we're working very hard right now to finish the movie, and we're very excited, and we're doing this for you. And we have some little things to share with you this morning, so yeah.
Well, on that note, let's get into it. I want to know what drew you back to Arrakis, because you were supposed to do a different project before returning, right?
The thing is that I said to my crew, I'm going after part 2. We did both movies back to back, and I was like quite tired. And I said to everybody, "Listen, I'm taking a break." And I went back home, and two things happened. First of all, I kept waking up in the night with images, and these images started to get stronger and stronger. And also something important I have to say is that as we were touring for part 2, I felt an appetite and a joy and a desire to finish that story, and I felt suddenly a responsibility. And I was planning to go to part 3 in a few years from now, but I said, would it be a better idea to, instead of going there on Arrakis by nostalgia, to go there by necessity and honor these images that are coming to my mind right now, and I wrote the movie right away, and here we are, and I'm really excited. Dune Messiah, the Dune Part 3 is based on the second book, Dune Messiah, and it's one of my favorites. It's not my favorite, and it's a privilege and honor for me to bring it to the screen.
Oh, we cannot wait. Dune was amazing. Part 2 leveled up even more. I feel like we're all curious, what's in store for us for Dune Part 3?
Yeah, that's the thing. I said to my crew, I don't want us to walk into our own footsteps. I want us to bring the audience to the new parts of Arrakis, something that will fresh and new, and it's also for the people who knows the book, it's a very different beast. It's more of a thriller, it's more intense story, and it's definitely more emotional as well. And so you have to, it will be the third and last Dune movie. It is a Dune movie, but it is very different rhythm, and it's much more intense when I was here.
Well, I can't wait for added texture. Very excited. We just watched this amazing trailer. Paul Atreides does not appear to be the savior we all believed him to be at the end of Dune Part 2, which you warned us about. So I think we have a question from Dylan from Dallas, Texas. He wants to know, how conscious were you of pushing the audience to question their own attachment to Paul?
Well, that's a very good question, but I might not be the best person to answer to that. What if we ask Paul himself?
How's everyone doing?
Gang's all here. Okay, Timothy, same question for you. I'll repeat it, you weren't in the room. Paul Atreides does not appear to be the savior that we believed him to be at the end of Dune Part 2. Where can we expect... Well, actually, hold on. Dylan had a question for you from Dallas. Let's find Dylan from Dallas. And by the way, there's Dallas. Hey, Dallas. Dylan wants to know, how conscious were you of pushing the audience to question their own attachment to Paul?
I guess the clues are in the book. I think Frank Herbert and Denis hopefully painted a nuanced picture of a sort of a warning tale to beware leaders, charismatic leaders, you know, and I think the proof is in the pudding. It had little to do with me. I think it's in the original book and the screenplay.
Spice pudding.
Spice pudding, exactly.
Super boring joke.
By the way, I'm so excited everyone's here right now. I'm excited that we're tapped in with all these cities. How were you guys enthusiastic about that trailer that we just watched? Hopefully. That's gonna follow me around the rest of my life. That's great. But very grateful to this man. Like he could have taken years between these projects, and instead he buckled in and we got it done right away. And I'm a huge fan of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I'm trying to imagine the last time someone knocked out, you know, 3 things so consecutively, and just very grateful to Denis, and Denis we trust, you know.
Thanks to you, my friend. Thank you.
And lastly, did this second seat not give it away? Were you guys wondering, like, why is there a second chair here right now, you know?
You know, someone brought the popcorn bucket today. Okay, Timothy. Andre from Berlin wants to know what this decade-long journey of becoming and embodying Paul Atreides has been like for you. Is it going to be difficult to part with him?
Well, what's up? First of all, everyone in Berlin, you know, apologize what happened in Germany in the World Cup. I'll never know what the reaction was to that. But, you know, at the end of the second film, Chani is obviously feeling a sense of betrayal towards Paul and how the relationship has crumbled, and I think, without giving too much away, in the third film, I think it's sort of Denis' mastery in weaving in storylines that weren't explicit in the book, and perhaps I would say Denis took the most creative liberty, but it really ties the story together, and Zendaya, as you guys see in that trailer, gives such a fantastic performance in this, as usual.
I think, you know, if you're taking notes for the trailer, we could have turned the bass up a little bit. Okay, follow-up question. Zendaya's real mad at you at the end of part 2. Is this, could some say, be the start of Paul's villain arc?
Well, I don't know, as I said before, I hope it's more nuanced than that. You know, I think it's one of the great things in Frank Herbert's book. I think I read somewhere that it's why he wrote Messiah as a follow-up to the first book, is people mistook Paul as a classic hero, and he sort of wanted to warn the world what can happen when people blindly follow leaders, and that even the good can be corrupted. Yeah.
Great answer. All right, this is for both Denis and Timothy. This is from Indra in Montreal. Looking back, is there a creative risk you took in the trilogy that you're especially proud you didn't compromise on?
Casting you? No. Hey, salut Montréal. The thing is, I would say that for me, one, I didn't. First of all, I would stop the bad jokes. Okay. Okay. Because, but the one thing that I thought was something that I really care about was to shoot in the deep desert, and the desert is a character in the 3 movies, and that was something we didn't compromise. It was difficult for the crew, for the cast. They were all very generous, very patient, but it brought a lot of poetry and energy to the films.
Right? Would you agree?
I would just say the sincerity of approach, and I think Denis set that tone that the concepts in this movie are out there, you know, and I don't think we ever had a comedic point of view, for lack of a better expression, about it. I think everyone took it at face value. It's hard not to. We see the passion, hopefully, here for the movies, I'm sure, also for the books. And, you know, I came into it not knowing the books, you know, in 2018, 17, and I'm on the other side of it, so moved that...
Well, in the first 2 films, we've got Jason Momoa, Javier Bardem. But this third installment gave you the opportunity to work with some new castmates, Robert Pattinson, Anya Taylor-Joy. How were those experiences? Lifelong friends?
Fantastic. They're just tremendous. I've worked with Rob before. Anya is something special in this movie, as is Rob, but maybe it was Linus's cinematography style or Denis' direction, but I think the first day Anya stepped on set, I didn't really get to work with her on the second one. Just visually, it was breathtaking, and she's unbelievable in this movie. That's not media hyperbole. She's actually terrifying and amazing. And Rob, I knew how good he was. You know, I think we lost Montreal. There might be, okay, there they are. That might have been scary for you for a second. But they're checking with your family. No. Yeah.
Welcome back, the audience. Mexico City says.
Personally, I think that all characters are bringing. That's the beauty of that stories. All characters are bringing something surprising to the plot and to the. So I think that I cannot single out someone because we try to bring them into a new light. All the characters. So I hope that the audience will.
It's a nice charcuterie board of the prizes coming our way. Okay, for both Denis and Timothée. Ahmad from Abu Dhabi.
Oh shit. Alright, well, in each theater around the world, for, I don't know what's going on in Berlin, man. They're having a party.
The Dune rave.
We're sharing the stage with a rave right now. Behind the screen is a DJ. Okay.